Hello and welcome to Wes World, my own talk show this year for KTIG. I am your host, Wesley Big Wes Turner, and today we will be talking with our lead KTIG producers about what they expect from this semester and more. So stay tuned for today's episode of Wes World. Welcome back into Wes World, everyone. We're going to kick things off with our interview portion of today's show with our guests from the KTIG producers team. First, could you just introduce yourselves and let everybody know who you are and what position you hold with the producers team?
I'm Alexis, and I am the producer of the array, and then I help assist.
I'm Abram, and I am the senior producer, so I kind of just oversee everything.
I'm Abby, I'm an assistant producer, and I'm the game time producer.
So, for those who don't know, could you maybe go into what a producer is and what that role entails for you?
A producer is just basically putting your mind out there into like a show, doing whatever you want, but also keeping it like PG, school appropriate.
As the senior producer, I'm kind of in charge of overseeing every single show, so even if it's not my specific project, I still have to kind of watch over it, make sure you guys are doing what you need to do, basically, and I also kind of host other events, other special things that we might do.
As game time producer, I create the games, the punishments, and I collect the people.
All right, now, Abram, you just mentioned special events. You also oversee the special events. Do any of y'all, could y'all share what special events or programs we can expect to see this year?
Well, as far as special shows go, of course we have the returning show, The Roar, which we're getting into our fifth season now. As far as brand new shows, we have a new show called Halftime coming out, which focuses on all the different kinds of halftime entertainment at the football games for Conroe High School, where we'll be going behind the scenes and showing off what they do to prepare for these halftime shows.
Basically, the events that I really want to do is something for Valentine's, like a dance. I think people should really get together more, and also it would be really nice for, like, I don't know, people who are in love.
During winter, we're also bringing back Flick on the Field, so it'll be bigger, better, hopefully.
All right, and what do you want the audience to feel, or like the people who see your show or go to the dance or see the Flick on the Field, what kind do you want them to feel, or what message almost do you want to say?
I really want them to like have this feeling of wanting to do it again, like they just want to keep going.
Yeah, I just want people to have fun. I want people to be like, oh, let's go to this event, like invite their friends, it'll be fun.
Not only that, but it would like take off the stress of like having a bunch of schoolwork and like preparing for finals, because everything is really close to that.
Yeah, just as much student involvement as possible with KTIG, for sure. Okay,
and one final question here. What would be your dream show to produce? Like any sort of show that you could produce, like a television company is coming to you saying, we're going to give you free reign of a show. What are you doing with that opportunity?
Okay, so we were actually just talking about this. I want to do like revamp Fear Factor. I mean, I'm kind of scared myself, but I would never do it. I would put other people through that. Yeah.
I would like to do some kind of like anthology show, maybe something a bit more along the lines of like the Twilight Zone, but more like modern, I guess, just something like that.
I honestly think like a baking competition would be fun. I know it's so overdone, but doing it here would have been like, that's fun to watch.
We will now show you behind the scenes of KTIG and what's going on around Conroe High School. back to Wes's World. I'm here with Abram right now, our senior producer, and since it's the first time a lot of you are gonna see me or hear about me, we wanted to just go through some of the stuff that I did over the summer, so it can show a little bit of my personality to you, so some of my interests to you, so I can connect with you, the audience, on a better level. So first, I got my 3rd stripe on my white belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu at the Gracie Baja Gym in Conroe. You can see here we have me sweaty beyond belief after class, and then my professor, Professor Sean. He is amazing.
And how long did it take you to do all this?
I've been doing it, at this point I've been doing it for about 4 months, so it took me around 4 months to get my 3rd stripe. It'll probably take me 3 more, I would say, to get my 4th stripe, and then after that, I will have to wait until at least a year of me doing jiu-jitsu to get my blue belt.
Do you plan on taking this hobby anywhere, or is it just for fun?
Actually, in September, I do want to compete in a tournament, the Jiu-Jitsu World League, which it will take place in Houston, and I'll be going up against other 17 to 15-year-old white belts. This is a Metallica concert. Metallica came to NRG Stadium on the day before my birthday, actually. So it was a perfect birthday gift for me to go. You know, most kids, they get a car on their 16th birthday. Not me. I went to go see Metallica with 75,000 other people.
I know you're a pretty big rock fan in general, right? Is this Metallica like your favorite band, or?
Metallica is definitely, I would say, my favorite band. Some of my other favorite bands are Green Day, Rage Against the Machine, Limp Bizkit, a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
My parents joke I'm a 40-year-old man in a 15-year-old and a 16-year-old's body.
You have a favorite song from them?
Enter Sandman, definitely.
Same. Yeah, same.
Yes,
Yeah.
Enter Sandman. I have the recording of it on my phone. Don't want to play it here because it has my awful singing in it.
Oh, like you singing it?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I don't think anyone wants to hear that.
No. And then in July, we went to New York, in New York City. So right here, we were at the top of the Rockefeller building, and this is the beautiful New York City skyline. You can see in the background the Empire State Building, all of the famous buildings in New York. I'm pretty sure if you look into the distance, you can even see either the Statue of Liberty and into New Jersey.
Did you go to any film sets or anything, or filming locations?
We didn't go to any film locations, unfortunately.
Was this your first time?
This was my first time, and I would definitely go again to do more stuff.
Yeah. Have you gone to any other cities before? Because I've been to Indianapolis a couple years back.
Yes, the year before, last year, we did go to Chicago. So we just took public transport here and public transport in Chicago. That's one of the great things about New York City is the public transport.
Yeah.
And then it's another picture of me on the Brooklyn Bridge, and you could see, the beautiful skyline in the background. Second most beautiful thing in the city in this picture.
Yeah, I don't know about that. No.
Besides the C.J. Stroud jersey.
Okay.
C.J. Stroud, best quarterback in the league, if you ask me. But it was just, we went there, walked the bridge. It was a long walk. My calves were aching the next day, but it was really fun. And then also in New York, I am a huge sports fan. So we went to take a 1-hour tour of the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. If you think of an indoor sport, it has been played here. Tennis, basketball, hockey, they've held UFC events, boxing events, Ali versus Frazier, pro wrestling, which I'm a huge fan of. They've also held hundreds upon hundreds of concerts here.
And so you've mentioned that they weren't having anything here whenever you went. It was just
it was an off day, so we got to see a lot more. Although the night before, the Wu-Tang Clan was actually performing. And we also went to Wall Street. So you can see the bull, the infamous Wall Street bull. Fun fact, the cobblestone path, there's a little part of it just outside of this picture that is messed up because originally there was a statue of a girl standing up against the bull, but the original artist, the original sculptor of the bull told him that he wants it removed because the bull is not meant to be feared, it is meant to represent the fledgling and the growing stock market.
So how long was that other statue there for?
I believe it was there for almost a couple of months only because it was very quick with the outrage. I took a Donkey Kong plushie and I decided it would be fun to take pictures of it around the city like it's sightseeing. So if you go on my Instagram, which is just my name, Wesley Turner, Big Wes Turner, I have an entire folder of these pictures from all across New York, from like Chinatown and Little Italy, called the Donkey Kongicals.
How long have you been doing this for? Have you took it to like other locations? Or
I have
is
not
it
taken
just
it to
New
other
York?
locations, but I do plan to. And if anybody that I know goes to like different locations, I want to make this plushie the most traveled Donkey Kong plushie ever. And then 4th of July, like I said, I'm a huge pro wrestling fan. So my neighborhood does a parade every year. Winner gets like $100. And I decided it would be fun to go dressed as the one and only, the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Because there's nothing more that I like in this world than pro wrestling in America. So whenever I get to express both of them, oh yeah, it's amazing.
Did you do that voice when talking to people also? Or?
I tried my best to. My voice got a little sore afterwards just from doing it. But there were a lot of people, mainly older males, that recognized me, and I would give them the ooh yeah. And seeing like their faces, that was amazing, and it made me feel so good. And then once again, the Regal Theater in Spring hosted a viewing on the big screen, on the huge movie theater screen of WWE's SummerSlam pay-per-view. Me and my friend went, and like I said, I'm a huge pro wrestling fan, and I always see people who like go to movies that they're really excited about. They go dressed up as different like characters from the movie, they cosplay. So John Cena, favorite wrestler of all time. So I decided I would go as John Cena. As you can see, I got the wristbands, the jersey, and the thing that I never thought I would ever own, a pair of jorts.
Did you have anyone recognize you in that costume? Or?
I did have a few people recognize me. A few people in my theater were like, oh dude, that's really sick. And so maybe I'll wear this out on day of school. Maybe I'll wear it on the first day of school.
I mean, you've done weirder things.
I have done weirder things. And you can see my dog in that picture. It actually ties into the last picture, which is my dog's birthday. My dog, AT, he turned 13 on July the 12th. So we hosted a little birthday party for him because we were also dog sitting my friend's dogs.
So it was like a full like pack of dogs, but at this party. Basically.
Yeah, there was 3 of them, including him. So, but I mean.
Okay, what kind of activities go down at a dog birthday party? Like,
Well, of course you gotta have like little pup cup ice creams, you know.
Right.
And we got him like a little pizza chew toy that he likes, and he's got in a little party hat and a little party bandana for him. Isn't he so cute?
I mean, it's a little uncomfortable him staring at me like that, you know, in the picture.
He is staring at the camera right there, but at least he's smiling.
Yeah.
He's smiling.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, it is that time of the show where I must bid you adieu. So goodbye, mwah, and good night, bang. And I'll catch you on the next episode of Wes's World.